this video, we will cover the beginning stages of creating an Ableton session using the Weekend Setlist project. The Weekend Setlist project template can be found by accessing the audio drive. In the audio drive, navigate to the Ableton backing tracks folder, then Ableton template. To get started, copy this file onto your local device and then rename it. A great general rule of thumb is that the speed of your access to the audio drive greatly depends on where you're accessing it from. If you are in the building at Mannheim, you will have the fastest download or copy speeds. Within the building on a location, you will have significantly slower download speeds. Also, a reminder that the audio drive cannot be accessed outside of an LCBC location, unless you are using a VPN. And while it is possible to do this, this creates the slowest download speeds. If you are preparing an Ableton set for an event at your location, a great way to start is to think ahead. If you know what songs you'll be doing, you will have the fastest download time by copying those scenes or songs off the audio drive and onto your local device while you are at the Mannheim campus. To do this, navigate to the audio drive, Ableton backing tracks, and then you'll go to either Worship or the Specials folder to find the songs you need. Click the folder of the song you need and copy the whole folder over to your local device. Now that you have the Ableton Weekend Setlist project template and the scenes or songs that you need on your local device, you can get started building your set. Open the template and navigate to Session View. Navigate to Finder and click the folder of the first song you'd like to add. Click and hold down on the Ableton Live set file, the file labeled .als, and drag that over the right-hand side. You should see a bold horizontal black line where the song will drop in, as well as a small piece of paper icon with your cursor. Repeat this process with the rest of the songs you need for your set. Now that you have the songs you need in your Ableton set, you have one of two options. You can transpose your songs and assign triggers here, allowing you to play the whole set from Session View. But this would require your band to trigger each song individually, which is why for weekend gatherings, we put songs into Arrangement View. So if you would like to build transitions between songs, you will need to move the songs into Arrangement View. But before we do that, this is a great spot to remind you to save your project. Now that we have saved our project, navigate over to Arrangement View to set your tempos. Click A for automation or View Automation Mode, and then set your tempo on the bottom track labeled Master. To set the tempos, click a point and drag it up or down. You can use the parameters on the right-hand side to make this faster and easier. While I'm here setting my tempos, I'm going to make sure my time signatures are set correctly for each song by right-clicking and inserting a time signature change if necessary. Then I will also insert locators so I know exactly where to drop my songs when I move them over from Session View. To program locators, click MIDI, click the locator you'd like to assign and the corresponding number on your MIDI trigger pad for that locator. You can achieve the same thing by clicking Key, the locator you'd like to assign, and the key you'd like to assign it to on your keyboard. Once that is all set, I'm ready to move my songs over from Session View into Arrangement View. And there is a few ways to do that. You can click and hold the title of the song on the right-hand side, drag it over the Arrangement View icon, and then drag it into its spot on your timeline. You can click and hold the title of the song from the right-hand side, press Tab, and then drag it into its spot on your timeline. Or you can click the title on the right-hand side, select Copy, navigate back to Arrangement View, click the spot on the timeline where you'd like it to go on your top track, and then select Paste. Now that your tracks are in Arrangement View, you can delete them from Session View by clicking the song title and pressing Delete. At this point, you are ready to do the final touches to your set, like setting keys, building transitions, and any other final touches that are helpful to you. For more Ableton help, check out the playlist LCBC Ableton Live Weekend Setup.